Hey, what's up? We're back again. It's another new day. Got replacement pressure gauges on each side of the regulator so I can see what it's actually doing now. Learned a little bit more about this unloader. So this isn't an unloader. It's not an unloader, despite what the manual says. It does not unload the compressor. It just deloads it. So it reduces the amount of load, but does not completely unload it, despite what its name might suggest. So we're gonna start it now that we actually have a pressure gauge inside the tank. We'll see what happens and see if we can notice the actual compressor unloading happening when it reaches its set pressure or not. And we'll see what happens when we deactivate that unloader little knob, and we'll see what happens. And let's full open the choke, I guess. We'll close the choke maybe. Engine fan. Okay, works great. What have we learned? It cuts off at 150 is when it unloads. Re-engages around 90. So its constant flow rate will be measured at 90 psi. Works great, does not sound like it's knocking to my ears. Let's see if we can sandblast a little bit. But first, let's kill some fire ants. So for the record, this was like 3 days after the last attempt to kill all the fire ants, and that was already like, what, 5 new mounds? So, losing battle always. All right, so I actually went to the Hazard Prod and picked up a Central Machinery little portable abrasive blaster gun kit. It only needs 7 CFM, so we'll see how good it is. My other options I considered were buying like a pressurized pot used on Facebook Marketplace. They're about 120 bucks. I could have also just bought like a little 20-pound pressurized pot from Harbor Freight for like 60 bucks. This was like $10. The reason I didn't is because this was the cheapest option. And I'm not like professionally sandblasting. I've got like 2 or 3 projects I want to do. I'm considering possibly sandblasting this old crosscut saw I got. There is of course this project. And there's some minor things on the table saw project that could do with some sandblasting just because I couldn't at first. So if I'm having to stop and refill the blaster every like 30 seconds, I don't really care because it's just for a couple one-off projects. If it doubles the amount of time it takes to do those projects, I'm not like losing money. This isn't a business, this is a hobby. So I went with the cheapest option. I did get the black aluminum oxide grit. The reason for this